got some film. Just give me some room, please. Thank you.
All right, no problem at all. All right.
What do you want the outcome to be today?
Good morning, pretty boy Flacco.
You think you're gonna mend your, you ever gonna mend your relationship with Relly? Is that a goal of yours? ASAP, you feel like you're being framed? Sounds like that's what the argument is. How you guys feeling about how it's going down in there? Are you planning on taking the stand in any way? Joe, you feel like your client's been framed?
We're good.
APRocky has been charged with assault for allegedly shooting his former friend in November. On Monday, Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascón revealed the allegations against the 33-year-old D.M.B. rapper. Rakim Mayers, APRocky's true name, is charged with 2 charges of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and claims of personally utilizing a firearm. Discharging a gun in a public place is a serious offense that could have ended with tragic consequences, not only for the person targeted, but also for innocent bystanders visiting Hollywood, Gascón said in a statement. My office conducted a thorough review of the evidence in this case and determined that the addition of a special firearm allegation was warranted. Rocky was previously arrested at Los Angeles International Airport on April 20th, just a few weeks before the birth of their kid, after arriving on a private plane from Barbados with Rihanna. He was eventually released after posting a bond of $550,000. Unraveling the Hollywood standoff with APRocky. The spotlight is now shining on a Los Angeles courtroom where Superior Court Judge M.L. Viller has reached a critical verdict in the legal battle involving hip-hop luminary APRocky. This verdict indicates that there is enough evidence for APRocky to stand trial in 2021 on charges of shooting a gun at a former buddy and colleague outside a Hollywood hotel. The judge's decision came after a thorough day-and-a-half preliminary hearing in which testimony and evidence were meticulously analyzed. The emerging legal drama centers on APRocky, not only for his musical prowess but also for the serious charges he now faces. The decision to go to trial emphasizes the gravity of the charges and sets the way for a more in-depth investigation of what happened outside the Hollywood hotel. As we negotiate the complexities of this legal tale, join us in scrutinizing the details, sharing your thoughts, and staying tuned for more updates on this emerging chapter in APRocky's life. The convergence of the music industry and the legal system frequently reveals unexpected twists, and we're here to help you figure them out. Key events from the allegations and plea hearing. APRocky, born Rakim Mayers, is charged with 2 counts of felony assault with a semi-automatic handgun. Despite pleading not guilty, his counsel attempted to cast doubt on the case during a police detective's hard investigation. Terrell Efron, a childhood friend and participant in the same New York high school music and arts collective as Rocky, testified about a worsening relationship with Rocky. According to Efron's narrative, this eventually led to a Hollywood confrontation on November 6, 2021, with a pistol. Police investigation difficulties. During the hearing, Rocky's attorney, Joe Tacopina, questioned the police investigation. He questioned the authenticity of retrieved shot casings and stressed the lack of instant evidence found at the scene. The prosecution used video evidence, including body camera footage and surveillance film, to try to demonstrate Rocky's presence and involvement. Detective Frank Flores of the Los Angeles Police Department stated that they had identified Rocky in these videos. Tacopina probed the detective on the purported weapon, emphasizing that it had not been recovered or examined. The doubt over the weapon's nature became a focal element in the proceedings. Doubts about Efron's injuries. Tacopina questioned the severity of Efron's injuries, implying it was minor and expressing suspicion about the delay in obtaining medical assistance. Mr. Efron is also suing Mr. Mayers, claiming that following a verbal disagreement, Mr. Mayers pulled out a handgun and purposefully pointed it in the direction of Mr. Efron and fired multiple shots. According to court documents, Mr. Efron was struck by bullet projectile fragments in his left hand and required medical attention. He is suing for at least $25,000. Mr. Mayers was ordered to stay 300 feet away from Mr. Efron at all times during a court hearing in August 2022. APRocky will be represented by lawyer Joe Tacopina, who previously represented Donald Trump, the former president, in a civil fraud trial in New York. Despite the difficulties, APRocky remains an important force in the music industry. He rose to prominence in the 2010s, collaborating with notable musicians and earning 8 platinum songs, confirming his status as a breakout star. We will continue to publish updates on the trial as it progresses, investigating the intersections between music, fame, and the legal system. Stay tuned for additional details on APRocky's trip through the system. The responsibility of Superior Court Judge D.M.B was to evaluate if there was enough evidence to proceed with the case, not to establish guilt. When opposed to a full trial, preliminary hearings carry a lesser standard of proof. Judge D.M.B stressed that the decision to continue to trial was based on the lower evidence standard of a preliminary hearing, in which probable cause is the most important factor. APRocky sat in the courtroom with no evident reaction to the decision. Aside from the legal processes, APRocky, 35, is a hip-hop artist, fashion designer, and 2-time Grammy nominee. His romance with music artist Rihanna adds another dimension to his public character. The trial will go deeper into the circumstances of the Hollywood standoff and the events leading up to it as it progresses. If he is proven guilty, APRocky might face serious consequences, writing a new chapter in his life. The judge issued a 100-yard restraining order between APRocky and Efron in August 2022. This court struggle comes on the heels of APRocky's 2-year suspended sentence for a scuffle in Stockholm, Sweden in August 2019. Conclusion and contact us. We invite you to give your thoughts on this case as we follow APRocky's legal journey. Do you believe the evidence, or do you have misgivings about the charges? Participate in the discussion in the comments, and stay tuned for additional updates on this case and other exciting situations involving music, culture, and the law. By the way, the fascination grows as we dive deeper into the interesting world of artists facing legal confrontations. If you're as fascinated by these stories as we are, don't miss the next series. Subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications, because in the world of trials and prison time, every update holds the key to unknown stories and unexpected turns. Join us as we unravel the criminal parts of hip-hop icons on this interesting journey. Become a member of the privileged circle that receives the inside news. Until then, thank you for joining us on Bars Behind Bars, and stay curious.